Hey, this is News Now NorCal. I am at the Social Security office. I was here Friday and I was assaulted by one of their security officers. And I'm going to try it again and see what kind of response I get from them this time. And plus they say you can't photograph. And we're going to show them that you can. So, I've got DHS 2010 memo. Sorry for the camera with me. And plus I got their information. But for right now, I want you to see something. The car up there with its lights on is from the security company. Cannot remember the first name, but the last name ends with Canopy. But we will go in and we will see if they respect my First Amendment rights. And we'll do a First Amendment audit on this place. See how they react to it, because I know they're not going to have too good of a time. Oh man.
Hello, sir.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
What brings you in?
It's none of your business. I got business here.
Sir, do not push me.
I'm not going to push you.
You're touching me.
Get out of my way. You're
Do not
impeding my right
I know.
of movement.
I am.
You do not have the right. I've got business in
I'm
here.
calling manager. She comes in.
Okay.
I've got the business in here with Social Security Department. So please let me in.
Okay.
That's fine.
I haven't gone through my stool yet.
Well, let's do it. Here's all my stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Do you?
I do.
I'm happy for you.
We're waiting right here.
For what reason? I've got business I need to attend to in this building.
Ticket
And you're impeding my business.
Check in at window 3.
Why? You do not have the right to impede my business at a Social Security office. I have got to get something taken care of here.
He's recording.
Sir, you're not allowed to record.
Here's your paper that says I'm allowed to right there at the very bottom.
We have a sign over here.
And here is
And here.
DHS memo 2010. Unclassified memo that allows photographing in a federal installation, building, and or courthouse or any other federal property pursuant to my First Amendment rights.
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
I need to take care of my business here,
I would
please.
love to help you take care of your business, but you have to follow all of our rules.
Rules do not trump constitutional rights.
All right. So I'm going to ask you, please, one more time. I want to help you, okay? And, but you
And this gentleman here is impeding my right to movement against the law.
You can go that way.
You do
All you
not.
want.
I have got business in here. I have got to get a replacement Social Security card.
All right, you can order that online.
I'm going to do it in person so I know that it gets to my proper address.
And we can do that. Please, let us help you.
Then let me take care of my business.
Can you please stop recording?
No.
Okay.
That's for my safety. Last time this gentleman assaulted me and tried to take my wallet.
I'm right here. I will not let anything happen to you, sir.
You're
Okay?
right, because it's not going to happen again. I don't
It's
have
not
anything
going.
on
It's
me.
not going to happen.
I know.
Please, you're holding up the
No, I'm not
clientele.
holding up. This guy's holding everybody up.
Okay, so
He's trying to record.
I have the right
That's
to.
not.
I have the right to record it right here. DHS, unclassified
We
memo.
have other papers that say you don't have the right to record.
This is the
We're not going
me at that point.
I'm going by Department of Homeland Security. They say I've got the right.
So, please let us help you.
Then let's get it taken care of.
We will take it care of, but I need for you to turn off the camera, please.
You guys really don't want to become stars now, do you?
Sir,
Yes.
you're gonna have to leave.
Under what law? What crime have I committed?
You haven't committed a crime, you're causing a disturbance, and that's what we're here for.
Okay, then I'll calm my voice down, sir. These people need to come in.
They do, and you're holding them up.
No, he's holding them up.
No.
Don't go hands-on with me.
Sir, you cannot tell us what to do.
You are only security officers. You have the same amount of jurisdiction as I do
No,
as a
that's
public
not true.
person.
That's not true.
Can I go around?
No, you cannot.
Call the police. Because Sergeant down at the police department says I have all rights to record in here. Please call.
Do that.
Go ahead. All right, I'm sorry.
Please call. I would love to have
No,
police come down here
yeah.
and educate you guys.
Recording thing. FPS recording.
As a matter of fact, even on your paperwork, it states I'm able to record in here, the very bottom. And that's your
With
paperwork.
permission of an authorized person.
I don't need to have permission.
That's what it says.
My permission's First Amendment of the Constitution.
It says right there.
My permission's First Amendment of
With
the Constitution.
permission.
Permission here does not trump my constitutional rights, sir. I'm sorry.
I don't know any place in the
what kind of tyrant are
Constitution.
you?
I don't know any place in the Constitution that says you have a right to record in here.
This is news purposes. I am gathering news for a story, content for a story. I have the right to do this. It says so in this memo from the Department of Homeland Security.
It says with authorized permission. Yes.
Not with the Homeland Security. It does not have anything
Why are you
to
trying to pursue this?
because it is my constitutional rights.
Checking in 8220.
You have business. You want to do business in here?
Yes, I do. But I want to be able to protect myself too. From last time I was assaulted, I'm not getting
were
assaulted.
assaulted?
Yes, I was.
How was that?
This gentleman
I'm not gonna
here
let anything
put his hands on me
Mm-hmm.
against the law. He did a Terry frisk on me.
Okay.
You can't do it. He took my wallet or tried to take my wallet from me. He tried to take my wallet from me.
DMC first.
Guess what? We're gonna have a PD call. By the way, call federal.
Jeanette
Federal
Dean
government
out here?
will educate
Jeanette
you guys
Dean?
too.
No?
You guys
Hold
need
on
to
one
learn
second.
the laws. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
hold on 1 second.
What's his name? Derek? Violate your licenses, carry soldier firearms.
Congratulations, you can use the internet.
I know how to. Like I said, I did security for quite some time. I know what I'm doing. This gentleman here, I couldn't find him, and neither could the Department of the SIS. It ain't gonna work. You do not intimidate me like that. See, people, next YouTube star. You do pretty good. I like you. You kept your mouth shut. You haven't produced any type of tyrants. This gentleman here's tyrant. You're turning into one, sir. Seeing as you are Frank.
Don't accuse me.
But you're being a tyrant right now.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Do you want me to go get the Constitution?
You recording me now?
Yes, I am. It's my right.
Okay. Just keep it up.
Might as well let these people in.
Not while you're here. You're blocking the entrance. That's another violation.
He's blocking my ability for free movement, which is my constitutional right too.
So if
Fourth
we let
and
you go
Fifth
through
Amendment.
here and check in, what are you going to do?
I'm going to get a replacement card for my Social Security.
You can do that online.
I want to do it here.
Okay.
I have the right to do it in person. I don't have to do it online because
No,
you
you don't.
tell me to do it online.
Unless you're banned from here.
I'm not banned from here.
Not
You cannot
yet.
ban me from a public place.
Yeah. Yes,
No,
we
you
can.
can't.
I'm getting pretty close.
Ma'am, how can you trespass me from a public place? I have not committed any crime. Can you articulate a crime that I have committed, about to commit, have committed,
Videotaping
or in
and
the
photographs
process?
are prohibited inside the building.
I'm not
Outside
taking-
the building,
I'm not
it's
taking
okay.
anybody's personal information.
Doesn't
photographs
matter. That's the rule.
As rules do not trump your constitutional rights. You need to get educated on this, ma'am. I'm sorry, but this is a memo that the Department of Homeland Security sent out in 2010 and 2018. That's why I bought this down here.
With permission,
So that-
and you don't have permission.
It doesn't say with permission in here. My permission is the Constitution of the United States. I am gathering content for a story. You're making the story. You're making the story. You're making the story.
Okay. Did we call it PSO? Okay, I'll be right back.
And I knew you were here earlier because I saw your vehicle. So, if you think I'm stupid, you think I don't know what I'm doing, I've been doing this for
Nobody's
quite some
accused you
time.
of that.
Well, you're trying to think that I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about.
We haven't contradicted you.
Sir, if we could get to a conclusion, can we let these people in and we'll let
Yeah,
you back in?
let me come over here and stand.
Well, that's the thing, because we wait for you outside, we'll let these people in.
You can let these people in.
Outside.
Don't touch me.
I didn't touch you. I'm saying outside.
Don't try to push past me.
I ain't touching you.
You tried when you came in.
Wait outside so
I
we
was
can
trying
get
to
these
get
other
through,
people.
and you impeded my
Sir,
free travel.
wait outside so that we can get these other people.
Where does it state anywhere in here that you have the right to interfere with my travel into a federally funded place that my taxes pay for this? Your taxes pay for this building. This is my building. These people here are my servants.
We know
That
you're
work
not
here.
going anywhere because you're here to prove a point. So if you could just move 4 feet outside and just wait there for just a moment, then come back in when they're
If you
done.
can check me in, and then we don't have to worry
We're not going
about
to do
it.
that because you got the camera.
Well, then I guess we're in a stalemate called Chico PD.
They're already on their way.
Good.
So just could you please move there so we can let these people come do their business?
Let
Because they're
them
going
in.
to follow the
Now
rules.
you are
You guys are the
obstructing.
ones that are stopping me from doing my business.
Now you are obstructing.
No,
These
I'm not.
people can't connect.
He's obstructing.
No, you are.
He is stopping me.
I don't know where you're getting
He is stopping me from going and doing my fair freedom of movement. That's against the law. You're breaking the law right now. And you don't understand it, do you? You have no clue.
We went out here.
You sir. Cool.
So that's what I'm saying, we'll
You
let
get-
you back in. We'll let you back in, let's just take care of these people out here, and then we'll let you back in. Promise you that.
Just let me in. We don't have to worry about it. These people over here are not worried about it.
But we can't do with the camera, you know, there's all...
That's your policy. It's not law. Am I right? Is it law? Is there a law? Can you recite a law that says I cannot photograph in a public space? This
Well, we
is
got-
public accessible. Am I not right?
We got our paperwork that states that.
That's your paperwork. It's not law. I have the Constitution of the United States. First Amendment of the Constitution says freedom of press. I am a journalist. And now I'm getting content for a story.
Where's your press pass?
Don't need a press pass.
To move past a security point at any sort of crime scene or any sort of law enforcement stop, you have to have a press pass.
No, you don't. Who authorizes press passes?
I don't know, actually.
I'm an independent journalist. I could take a piece of paper and write press on it with a crayon, and that would be my press pass. You need to let these people in. I am totally sorry. These guys are being very rude to me. They won't let me come in and do my business because I'm asserting my constitutional rights. Go ahead. Don't let me stop you.
That's up to them if they want us
You
in
can
there.
come in.
Okay.
All right, we have to do an
I'm
inspection.
busy waiting for
Okay.
Chico PD. I am so sorry that this has happened. I apologize that we've got a bunch of idiot guards in here that don't know our constitutional rights. Everybody should practice their constitutional rights. If we don't, they will be taken away from us. If we don't use our rights. And they are very much of a tyrant. You'll find out. Chico Police Department is supposed to respond, and everybody will find out that what I am doing is protected by our Constitution. And they're trying to take my rights away from me. You could do the same thing if you wanted to. You could take out your phone and video record, and they cannot do a thing to you about it. Yesterday, I was physically assaulted by one of the guards in here. He tried to take my wallet out of my pocket. Then he did a Terry frisk on me. He didn't Terry frisk anybody else. That's when you put hands on to see if you have a weapon. One of the security guards did that to me yesterday. So I went and got, which this is a DSH memo or DHS memo that specifies that I have the right to come in here and videotape. But I am sorry that I do totally apologize to people. I am very sorry for causing this. I'm just trying to. Oh. I like to know when PD's supposed to show up because I'm not going to leave. You let this close on you. I'm going to go wait for the police department. You an attorney, sir? Oh, too bad. It would be nice. Well, as you can see, people, it has been over 17 minutes. I tried to argue with the point. So I will go and get one more piece of evidence that I forgot to get. But I am not leaving because they did call a PD on me, and I'm not going to look like I'm running. Matter of the fact is, that idiot in there tried to steal my wallet yesterday. And he assaulted me. And that's why I'm back down here today. Yes, to prove a point. And I came prepared with the Constitution of the United States. And right there is our First Amendment, which says we have the right of freedom of speech and of the press and of assembly. And they are stopping me from being able to assert my First Amendment rights. So I hope that this comes to a point that everybody will be able to understand our constitutional rights of the United States of America. This is the company that is the security of this place. 8 Baker Kevin, Nevada 307. Looked to me like his license plates was expired. And we'll walk around inside the building like this, considering it is public property. I will. Where is the PD at? Come on, guys. I'm waiting for you. I'm sorry. I apologize. So, maybe I can get some of you other guys to come up here and we'll do a mass audit on this place and see how well they like their department audited by 14 to 15 cameras. Should have went to my other camera. That way I could have paused this so I could have called PD and had them come here myself, which I don't think they called. So don't let them take your constitutional rights away from you. It's been 5 minutes since supposedly the law enforcement have been called. And I do not see any law enforcement whatsoever. So I think that was just a scare tactic. And this one guy in here, this one security guard, Derek, he seems to think he's tough, and he thinks he's got his game face on. Well, what's the arrival time of the PD? Because I'm not leaving. So you try to take your constitutional rights away by putting this rules and regulations, which is nothing but their rules and regulations. But right down here it talks about photography. Building entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums for news purposes. And that's what I'm trying to do, news purposes, and they are refusing to let me assert my constitutional rights. So what I'll do is go through the window, and there's nothing they can do about it. That guy there is a tyrant. He thinks he's super guard, which that will be taken care of. Pardon?
I did for a double screen for a cell phone. All you do, I mean, you know, I had the handle one in '04, but
Yeah.
it's called something else I went down to invent. But on double screen, what you do is just, your cell phone's like that, you'd slide it out and have a double screen, and then turn it around with a handle. So you'd have, yeah.
Well, see, right now I'm trying to videotape my actions inside this building because Friday I was assaulted by one of the security guards,
Oh, wow.
and he tried to take my wallet out of my pocket.
Oh, yeah, because you didn't put it up in that container? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, they have to have everything.
And it was just a little square. It's never gone off on anything else. On the outside of my wallet, it was a emblem of the Denver Broncos.
Oh.
And as Juan hit it, he went into my pocket and tried to take it out. Against law. That is,
Really?
you know,
Why
you
didn't you
can't touch
take
me.
it and put it in that container, though? I'm
Because
just wondering.
I've been into Superior Courthouses, I've been all over,
Yeah, I hear you.
and it's never went off on me before.
Well, the thing is, though, man, believe it or not, people can have a little goddamn blade in there and cut somebody's
Yeah.
throat. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, I
to
understand where
them,
you're coming
you know?
from. But did it give him the right to do a Terry frisk on me
Oh, I see. He
afterwards?
should ask you what it was. Say, hey, what's in your
Exactly.
pocket?
Can you remove what's in your pocket?
They've
for me,
done that
please?
before with me with a belt.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's why I have nothing on me but my keys. And
The only thing I can think of that he could say is that he grabbed it out of there because he might have thought that it was a weapon in there and that you were dangerous, so he had to grab it quick.
But
You
you
know,
knew
I
it-
mean, that would be the,
Yeah.
I would think, you know what I mean?
he didn't ask me if I had any weapons or anything like that. He just wanted me and would beep, and he instantly went in and grabbed.
That's what I
Didn't
mean. He
even
might have-
ask.
I know he might have thought that it
Yeah,
might have been
well,
some kind of a weapon.
he
I
should've-
mean, because like mine goes off in the front, so he knows it's a belt.
Yeah.
I've done it before at Superior
Well,
Court.
they checked
The
my
back over
boots.
here.
I mean, they had
Oh,
me take my boots off, the
Yeah,
whole shot.
I know, man. I know.
I
but
mean-
shit, man. Look at the crazy son of a bitch that's shooting up people around this
I
goddamn
don't
country.
even I never even
I know.
had this much trouble with Butte County Sheriff at
Oh, I see what you
courthouses.
mean. Yeah, yeah.
These guys are not even licensed. They're not even police officers.
Yeah, I know. I hear the armed guard in Chico is ex-police and I mean, you know, because
But
they got.
still, that does not give them. That still does not give them the right to think that they can take advantage of a person.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And
yeah, yeah. That's,
I've got documentation that I am allowed to go in this building and videotape.
that's not. That says no videotape or cell phones, but you can.
That is their policy. Policy does not trump our rights, which are constitutional rights.
Well, you know what? If you that thing you could use on a video, but when you go in here and I know in here in DMB, I believe. No, in here they told me your cell phone won't come in because they do that. They block it so people can't break into goddamn computers in there. That's what they told me, man. And you know, no. So if you walk back by the window over there and point your cell phone, you can go in. I've done it, but that's what they told me because I was like, why am I not getting reception here? I wanted to call someone,
Okay.
and they told me that it's because of goddamn hackers.
This is the
going in
rules and
there. I swear to
regulations.
God. So they got a lot of shit going on in this.
Right down here at the bottom of the rules and regulations, what's it say?
I can't read it without my reading glasses, but
Building entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums for news purposes can be recorded.
so news purposes. would
And then
be
they say
recorded.
if you have permission.
Oh.
I do have permission.
I see what you mean, my friend. Don't you
And-
think you can talk to them or something, and they might buy you a cup of coffee or something and say,
I've tried to talk to them, and they've said they called the police, but I got my permission right here.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, the
Constitution of
Oh
the United
man,
States.
that's got the whole thing in it.
Yeah.
Where'd you? Can I ask where you got that? I mean,
Barnes and Noble.
how much was it? Like 40 bucks?
14 bucks.
14.
Yeah.
No, I'd love to have that. That's kind of cool, just to have it,
But
man.
right here it says
Because I believe in the Constitution.
you got
don't
the
you?
right.
Oh yeah, I meant it.
The
wrong.
video.
I haven't read all of them, man.
Yeah.
That right to, stay silent, the one I usually use.
Fifth Amendment. Fifth Amendment. You've got the right. You've got the right to use Fifth Amendment at any time you wish. You do not have to talk to
I
police
just like
officers
to
if you
have
do
it
not want to.
anyways, man, and read it because I've never really read the Constitution. And that has the amendments too, did it say?
Yeah.
I mean, because don't they have a shitload?
Those are all the amendments
Oh,
right there.
yeah, so it has the
First, second,
Constitution
third,
that was
fourth.
written first, and then they did all them amendments
Yeah.
later, huh? Or something. I know, man. I watched that one with Nicolas Cage, man. He went in and took it.
Yeah.
Remember that? That was
oh,
a good
yeah,
flick,
that was a good movie.
man.
That was a
God
good movie.
dang. Went in and switched that baby out.
But
So,
see-
of course, if somebody tried to do that for real, because I'm sure it's all set up that
Yeah.
way, yeah, they'd end up in prison the
See, they
rest
were
of their
supposed to
lives.
call, they were supposed to call law enforcement on me, and I haven't seen any form of law enforcement yet.
Oh, you mean just now?
Yeah.
Well, hell, what in the hell am I doing here? They might arrest me for all I know. No, I'm not
No,
doing that wrong.
I'm patiently waiting because I went down to Chico PD yesterday after the tyrant in here grabbed a hold of me, which is battery, simple battery. I don't care if he's a security officer or not.
Yeah.
He still cannot put his hands on you. It's against
I
the law.
see.
Anybody that touches you, it is simple battery.
I'll be darned.
And I went down to PD to notify him what was going on. Police department even said, the sergeant there said, you have the right to go in this building and videotape.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's a cop.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like you said, these guys may not be trained to be police and go through the academy, so they may not know all that. I'm
No,
just saying.
They do not know their constitutional rights.
I know, and that's in the armed guard that's around town now. Just a few years ago, it was only elite, and they don't have guns. But I heard because the University Village down there has them going through, you know, because I asked them what kind of security they had, and they pay half of it, and the city pays the other half. Not very many of them motels. I mean, the real nice ones. But anyways, that's when the guy told me it wasn't the owner because they're like Indians or something or whatever. But
Yeah.
The guy working there, he said that they go through like every half hour and every hour, and then they're good. But he said they're mostly all cops, and why? Because they're trained to use guns, man. And then somebody told me the ones that aren't, they only go through a little ass course with a gun. You know what I'm
This guy
saying?
in here that grabbed a hold of my wallet had a gun on him.
Oh yeah, you better believe it. I'd have a goddamn machine
Excuse
gun.
me?
I mean,
I
for
told
some
him
of them
yesterday,
bastards.
if he didn't have that gun in that uniform, or his, not uniform, his costume, he would have been on the ground. Anybody that goes for my wallet ends up on the ground
Yeah, I know, man.
because that's simple theft.
I used to be a people person. I know. There you go. Now I'm a people beater. No. You don't happen to smoke cigarettes, I'll bet.
No, I don't. I quit
Fuck.
20-some years ago.
I
Maybe
wish
almost
you
30
did.
years
I
ago.
could bum one. No, man.
Now maybe I
That's
ought
the
to.
better that you
Okay,
do.
this is
I'm sorry.
NorCal News Now. I'm going to end this because it's going to take forever to download it. But you guys will see this on my channel, and I will go inside without videotaping and see what they do.
They'll be mellow if you are, man.
News Now
Because you
NorCal
gotta-
out.
No, I'm just saying.